Alright, it's the Minecraft Grand Tour, and I seem to have an Enderman lurking in the tower. Started a new server, lots of new things, there's bees and turtles and lots of things I haven't really tinkered with much. So this is a compact multiplayer server, just a couple of people working on this for a couple of days, built a bit of a tower, built a bit of a mine. Used lots of cobblestone to make a nice tall tower to get a bit of a view, because we started in some hills. So we've got bamboo, so these are the sort of ground level battlements. It's built on a bit of a hill. Everything is hills here. So monster proof exterior, 2 ladders in a row, bit of an armoury with some miscellaneous weaponry and junk, some chests with some of the stuff I might need at ground level. This is the Crossroads, elevated pathways, go blistering off in the cardinal directions. Those are little gaps with ladders in just to stop mobs from being able to wander into our main area. Try and suppress them from spawning with torches, of course, but also go for regular breaks with plummeting pits that they can't get across, so you can just stride straight across them if you're a player. So one level up we've got the Enchanting Room with pleasant views, which is occupied by our pet Enderman for some reason. He just loves this room. Always hanging out here. I'm worried that he's going to borrow our books though. He's going to borrow our books and not bring them back, which is a bit of a peeve. So I'm keeping an eye on the Enderman without actually pointing my eyes at the Enderman. So he's being a bit of a git. So this is a bit of it's mostly just an observation room. There's just lots of glass walls and boxes to look around. So we've got a bit of a wheat field. I think that's north. Where are we? Yes. A strip of wheat along the lake to the north. So we've got a nice panoramic view of dirt build up. Dirt and grime. So that's a south road, I think it is, goes down to a coral reef, place for turtles. It's our beach road. And there's a bit of jungle just off to the left there as well. Around here is just all this mountains. There's lots of oak in these mountains. Hills, whatever they are. Pretty much hills. I think we found some mountains nearby. So this needs some extra balconies. I'll be onto that. This is my bedroom with a nice little fireplace, some nice views to the south, my library and tools, and my International Karate Plus poster on the wall. Nice south facing view, double bed, usual mod cons, some skylights, generally a nice little pad, and then up the ziggurat, about to hit the cloud level, which isn't ideal for observation, but there's plenty of observation levels lower than cloud level. So we have to peek down through the clouds, but that's alright. So we do have, starts getting mountainous. I think those are the western mountains. It's just hilly all round, hills or mountains. It's very chunky, so we've got elevated platforms, and then we're just boring holes through mountains and building elevated platforms on the far side. Massive east-west road. We've got a north road, no, south road, and then we're going to have a north-facing flying machine transport, which someone is working on, will be working on. any time now, I'm promised. So tippy top of the tower, lots of wood supply, big hilly forest, some nice lakes, lots of hills, but there's jungle in the distance. We have found a swamp. We've done some mapping, got a map room. You can compare. So that direction will be up on the maps on the wall. It's north. So this particular ladder goes from bedrock to above the clouds. I find that's a useful thing to have. Gives you a central point to work around. Central point where you can elevate if necessary. So this is ground level, where more or less where that armory was, and this with the distinctive red was our initial burrow with some indoor wheat. This is a sort of monster-proof fortification. The spider-proof door there. And that's the giant vertical shaft. This is Brad's study. He's wearing his purple magical boots of magicness. Got some maps happening of our local area. Started mapping and sorting out. So we've got the cow zone down there where all the cows live. We've got bees in the beehivery. Not too many at the moment. Not too many out anyway. Buzzing busily, building us some sticky blocks. Just what we want for flying contraptions. We need some honey blocks. This is Turtle Beach, where we've got some turtles stashed. Don't know how productive a Turtle Beach this will be. It's an underground experiment in turtle husbandry. We'll see how we go with that one. So this is a giant plummeting stairway that also goes all the way down to bedrock, much as the ladder does. So this is our main underground floor. So out this way is the wheat field you can see from above, the observation room. So we've got paper, we've got bamboo, we've got wheat. Got some basic essentials going on. Started capturing some bits and bobs. This is a 2-wide shaft going down deeper, so there's a quarry. We're just digging out tons of cobblestone because the tower always needs to be bigger. And don't know if there's anything of interest on this level. I'll have to check that out. It's just above my diamond bedrock cave, which is maybe 5 to 10 blocks above bedrock. There's a little pit going down to bedrock. There's our original nether gate down there. This is where we make our obsidian initially. That nether gate was built down at bedrock level so that it meant we'd get down to the lower levels of the nether, where the lava is on the nether, which is a convenient point to navigate from in the nether. You're down at the bottom in the lava, trying to dig downwards in the nether and not slip into volcanoes, etc. Tricky business, so we just made that an initial portal down there. And that's punched us through into the nether. Now we can build another one upstairs and jump them across. The one upstairs will arrive at the nether down at the bottom, same as this one did, because it'll use the existing gate. And that's how we'll have a ground level, above ground level gate that actually goes down to bedrock level on the nether. So the galloping stairs that go past Turtle Cave, that's just a faster way to get back up from bedrock level than the ladder of infinite height. That is good for going up the tower. Not so amazing for crawling all the way up from bedrock. That's the overall base. That's most of it, but the tower will be getting bigger and there will be extensions to the tower that I'll throw out some new vids of in the future.